Hi, my name is Jeremy Conrad, and I, along with my wife and Jason and Kristen Riddle, work with a ministry called Samba Road here in Rio de Janeiro. Jed told me a little bit about why you guys are getting together this weekend, specifically to discuss how to be faithful in the things that God's calling you to do. My hope is in sharing a little bit about our story, we'd encourage you to be faithful in your own. Samba Road started 7 years ago in our work with a local orphanage. Since then, we've evolved into a discipleship program that focuses on guys 18 to 22 years old. Now, our focus with these guys is we want to teach them how to listen and how to act on the things that God's calling them to do in their daily lives. This is not something you can just give them a book and tell them to read it. This demands relationship. It demands context. And so that's why we've invited the guys to live with us. That's the Samba Road House. Samba Road House currently has 4 guys living in it. These 4 guys go to school, they work, they do the things that all guys do their age. But on top of this, they also have activities, structured activities in their week that are intended to lift up Christ's worth, to generate community with us, and to engage the culture around them. So to take the story of this house outside the 4 walls. Now, these activities include community service. Sometimes we're doing like projects with the locals Widows Home. We also do some soccer classes in the slums where the guys actually teach the classes. We have community celebration nights where we all get together and have a dinner and do praise and things of that nature. And then we all participate in a local the local church. Those are the structured activities that are intended to teach good habits. I think most people that are living in community do similar types of things. I think what really distinguishes us as a program is our emphasis of faithfulness in the small things. We try to teach these guys, invite God to be a part of the small things of your life. And be faithful. Do these things excellently. For example, get to work on time. If God puts a person for you to talk with at lunch or on the street, really give yourself to these people and ask God to walk with you through these activities, to participate in these activities with you. And what you'll see is if you're faithful and if you do these things with excellence, if you're really committed to these things and allow yourself to be a part, then you'll see these small things expand into the kingdom of God. Now, when you do these small things well, what we really believe is that then you'll start to see God's bigness. As Mother Teresa said, "Do not despise the small things, for in them lies your strength." We believe that when we do the small things, we can see God do big things in our life. Claudinho's story actually demonstrates this concept quite well. To give you a little background on him, when he was 9 years old, his mom died giving birth to his sister. When he was 13, his dad died of cancer. That landed him in the orphanage in which we were working. 3.5 years ago, when we opened the house, we decided to invite him along. He was 16 at the time, really didn't know what it was to follow Christ, and definitely didn't know what Christ wanted with his life. So what did we do? We just started giving him steps. First, we got him a Bible reading plan. We taught him how to pray. We got him involved in the local church. We helped him find a job. We got him in school. We gave him English classes. And the cool thing, he was faithful in all of those things. Now, fast forward 3 years, and Claudinho is a completely different guy. He's same in terms of responsibility, but now he knows what he wants with his future. He's committed in his relationship with Christ, and he's committed in his relationship with the local church. The remarkable thing about Claudinho is not that sensational things happened along this path, but that he just steadily plodded along and God showed up. I think the coolest thing about Claudinho's story is a couple years ago, a group of high schoolers from the States came down to visit. And he got the chance to share his story. And he tells about all the things that he's gone through. His past was particularly tough. But to hear him talk about how good and faithful God has been in his life was an amazing thing. I think these kids were impacted in an amazing way because Claudinho's story really points to God's faithfulness. Claudinho did little things and God showed up. That's Claudinho's story. I hope it gives you kind of a rough sketch of what we've seen God do down here. If you're interested in finding out more information about our ministry, then I encourage you to talk to Jed or Mitch, who can direct you to the website or the blog, and just start following us. We do have plans, things that we want to do in the future, and we're looking for people to become involved in certain ways. But independent of all that, let Claudinho's story be an encouragement to you to be faithful in the small things. I appreciate y'all's time. Thanks.